Yeah, I know I say poinsettias. I don't know what I know there's a big debate.
I grew up,
Okay,
we said
so
poinsettias
like
too.
tomato, tomato.
Or you're just talking about we're both from the South. I guess maybe it's a Southern thing. We say poinsettias.
Well, my husband says poinsettias, and he grew up here, so and I've been here for a long time.
Cuyahoga or Cuyahoga?
It either whatever.
I had to do it.
I say Cuyahoga, but my father-in-law says Cuyahoga, so there you go.
You at least know it's the county. Okay, that's the county's name. All right, you ready?
Oh God.
Weather time, folks. Let's talk about it, what it looks like across northeast Ohio. Right now, we got fog moving on in and sticking around, I might add as well. We have a very calm wind overnight tonight, so that's allowing any sort of cloud cover hovering at the surface to really take root. We have a temperature spread and also a dew point temperature right now that is kind of like riding neck and neck. This is why we have that calm wind and also the dew point, surface temperature close. Yeah, boom, and you got it. You got fog there. We got a little bit of rain moving back in as well from the north and west later on tonight into the early morning hours for you tomorrow. As I widen the scan, you can see exactly what that big picture looks like. Area low up to the north, area low right here in western Ohio. This is likely to throw off a little bit of light shower activity there, maybe a little bit. If we get that column of air cooling all the way down to near the freezing mark, we could have a little bit of rain snow mixing on in, but that is expected to be less than 10% overnight tonight. Mid to upper 30s across the region right now. That area low I showed you, that was over towards west Ohio, so we're on the right side of that. So this is why we have a south wind, warmer inland rather than it is at the surface right now. 37 degrees you can see there recorded at Cleveland Cuyahoga County Airport. So we got mid to upper 30s here across the region overnight tonight. Notice when the rain is going to be moving back in. This is going to be shortly after the midnight hour, and likely early morning service runners are likely going to be dealing with a little bit of wet pavement, maybe even a light sprinkle or two there. First half of the week, cool, brief area of high pressure, bringing us a little bit of sunshine there. Perhaps we may be able to see a sunset for us on Monday, and then I think by Tuesday we'll have a little bit more sun rather than clouds, with the latter half of the week really going to take a tumble. Here's your National Designer hour-by-hour forecast. Most of the activity you can see there behind us by the time we get to 7 a.m. A little bit of mixed precipitation moves in western New York and also northwestern Pennsylvania. A few breaks in the clouds for us tomorrow morning, late morning hours, but then again, mostly cloudy skies expected for the rest of the evening with a few isolated showers. So the big system is set to arrive and really start to take shape on Tuesday. We're going to have a lot of snow to talk about in the northern plains and eastern Rockies. Also, very heavy rain and perhaps even a severe weather outbreak is likely to happen in the lower Mississippi River Valley area for us by Wednesday. We're still going to be on the leading edge, and notice this column of rain has not moved in yet, so we're going to have increasing clouds likely late in the day on Wednesday. Rain overnight Wednesday heading in towards Thursday. That wraparound effect kicks off late Thursday into Friday. Rain, snow mixing over to snow and likely scattered snow for the rest of Friday heading in towards Saturday, and even a week from now it's probably not going to be looking too good. Here's your Union Home Mortgage 10-day outlook. Okay, take a look at this. You can see our temperatures in the upper 30s, low 40s, at least for the most part. Once we get into the end of next week, things start to get a little bit dicey and even colder air moves in.